Okay, guys, welcome to another Monday night talking fishing. Uh, Rusty says it's not coming in on Facebook. Anybody else out there on Facebook see it? It's saying check marked on Facebook. Somebody's on Facebook and sees it. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, I got a thumbs up in the comments up here. Okay, actually, hold on one second, guys. I'm running way behind tonight and I'm gonna be all out there scattered, so just bear with me. I'll be right back. And there's a few people on here, and I know there are other people will be watching it before, after this. I had Trish from Fisher. She said that instead of calling it Talking Fishing, she said I should call it Grubhub. You guys, give me some comments and let me know what you think about Grubhub. I actually like it, and I think people even looking for the food and stuff would be, that would be good. Even it pop up on that. So if you guys, hey Trish, if I'm talking about the Grubhub here, if you guys think too, just give me. I like it, so I'm gonna let the viewers give me, their viewpoint on it and see what they think and stuff. So, real quick, I always start out at the beginning of the show with a fish sticks rod. Well, this one's going to be unique. I just picked it up at the show. I went down to the Riley show. I said that there a couple weeks ago, and I talked to Dale, and I've been wanting a spinnerbait rod for the Ohio River to throw real small spinnerbaits. So I told him what I was thinking, and he came up with this rod. I know people will make fun of me, but it's 6'6". It's an SB 781 is the blank, but look at the handle. He took and cut off all the little, like the 6 inches that's always here. Now, I like that one, Trish. Bassin and Grubhub. Or Bassin Grubhub. You might have just got it. You might have hit it on the nail. But anyhow, this rod usually has like a 6-inch rod here and then this in it. And that he cut it off and he made it a real short handle so I can roll cast. And guys built like me with a little bit of extra overhang on the belly, that extra rod hits me in the gut when I'm trying to roll cast. So I'm really excited to get to try that. And that's another thing great about fish sticks rods. They can build you anything, guys. They can build you anything. We had to show up at the expo this last weekend. What a phenomenal show. We really Dale sent me an email today, and Gary, and we had one of the best shows they've had. And that's something I really, guys, I love this stuff. I love fishing. It keeps me somewhat sane, not much. I'm still out there, but yeah, I ain't gonna go too far into that. But you see here on the on my banner here, the Run and Gun is having an annual swap meet on March the 9th. Let me look, see if I can find, he sent me the information. I just didn't put the time. Doors open for the vendors at 9 and then to the public at 10 a.m. And it's up at the location is the Corning Monroe Civic Center. Address is 115 South Corning Avenue, Corning, Ohio. It sets up in behind, you turn there at the gas station, then immediately turn, I think it's up in behind the little fire department there. It sets up on the hill. They always have, they're one of the first ones that I ever went to a swap meet was theirs. And it's still a running thing. It's not real big because the Civic Center is not a big Civic Center. It ain't like you're going to, it's a Civic Center in Corning, Ohio. So that's all I think I need to say about that. But yeah, back to the expo and something that I learned. Oh, here, before we do that, let's do this. I hate to do this. Old Hook and Baits hooked us up tonight, guys. For my trivia question at the end of the show, I have a 4-inch bug, green pumpkin with blue flake. See the probably help too if I am very messed up tonight. I am not prepared for this. Okay, now see if we can see the light over here. Still ain't the best, but it's got some black, got the black flake, but then it's got blue flake in it. It's 4-inch bug. So whoever gets the first to answer right on the trivia question tonight, I'll either deliver it to you by hand or I will put it in the mail. I think there's the okay, back to the show. That show up there at the expo, I picked up on a couple of things, and I may end up okay, Trish, I'll do that. Appreciate that. I learned there at the show how you can make connections with people that will better your life down the road in fishing. I spent some time with Bambi and Scott at Speed Spool. They are phenomenal people. He makes a phenomenal bearing that you put in your reels. I was actually putting some in my reels last night at about 2:30 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I got up and started putting the bearings in my reels. Probably tonight I'm going to start spooling up some reels. We got a little bit of weather coming in. I need to try to get to sleep a little bit or just stay up and roll through the night. I do that sometimes, especially here lately. But yeah, just the people, I knew Jesse before, but you get to sit and talk to them and really get to know the people and see their stuff. And another thing with the Fish Sticks rods, I keep pushing them, but I'm going to push them. And I told people up there why I was selling the rods. If Dale and Wendy decided tomorrow they didn't want me on their team anymore, I'm still going to buy fish stick rods, and I'm still going to fish sticks rods. The customer service is by far none to any other comparison to people. I witnessed it with 2 different rods this weekend. When they say that they warranty rods, they warranty their rods, and that makes people come back. I seen people. See Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan experienced it. We dropped off a rod of his that he broke the eyelet on it. And remember, I just said he broke the eyelet, and they repaired it and never charged him a dime. And that's the thing, you know, where can you buy fishing poles that you're going to get that kind of service? I was telling people up at the show that when I handed the card out and I cheated and put my number, Dale told me to put my number on the back of it. That way, if they're here in Ohio and they need to get somebody, you know, here locally, because Dale and them are in Florence, South Carolina. But I told him, I said, these 3 phone numbers, when you call it, you're going to talk to a person. You know, Dale and Wendy put their cell phone number on their business card, and they're going. And now they may not answer it right when you call, but they're going to get back with you. Really, Dean, you want to take me with you? I should be right now at Gunnersville is where I should be, but I made some life decisions last year and it didn't really work out good for me, but it's all right. Think it'll change. Life is up and down roller coasters. But I definitely like to be in Florida. I actually thought about headed this weekend to South Carolina or North Carolina, but I don't think I'm going to get to right now. I got other things I got to get taken care of, but don't think that I won't be North Carolina somewhere real soon. Come on. Brody, he's at Gunnersville. Did you see what was the final, Dean? What was the final? I tried to watch some of the weigh-in this evening coming home, but I didn't get it done for the Gunnersville BFL. The last I seen, I think a guy had 31 pounds, was leading it for the BFL on last Saturday at Gunnersville. Andy Jeffers, I seen him on Facebook, him and his brother had Gerald Swindle. They was fishing on the lake, and Gerald must have come up and got in the boat and got a picture with him. That was pretty cool. Figures Gerald's home last year, I stayed in his apartment down there, rented his Airbnb right beside his house, and he was in Florida fishing. But I sure wish I was at Gunnersville. Of course, none of my luck, it'd be like the weather up here like it was last year. We had ice on the ramp and everything else down there. And another thing, guys, you know, don't want to be a copycat with other podcasts and stuff like that, but I had a couple of people at the show reach out, you know, say that, you know, they wouldn't mind trying to do a split screen and doing some question and answers and stuff. And Travis 6 is on YouTube. You're a YouTube follower for me, Travis. I appreciate that. Rusty was on there a little bit ago on YouTube because he couldn't find me on Facebook. You guys, it's coming on here late. Back up here in the comments, Trish had mentioned about Grubhub, and then this last one that she said, Bass Bassin Grub Hub. I think I could get away with that one and may not be that it ain't like I'm stealing a food thing or something. My name's Grubs, so that might be what we change to. I'm gonna have to really think on that this week. Anybody got any questions or anything about, if there's up at the show or Trish? Trish, this was her first year up there with Fisher's jerseys, and I do believe that. Well, I don't believe, she said that she sold out of a lot of shirts. She had a really, really good show for the first time ever been at the expo, and she's getting out there and stuff. She's going to sell stuff because she's getting out there and she's got a good product. Got a nice Buckeye shirt for the Buckeye BFL guys. I'm going to end up probably getting a hold of her and ordering one of those from her. Travis Six says Misty's going to order her a ponytail hat. Hey Steve, how you doing? But yeah, guys, and Trish has got fishing gloves now. I wanted to get a pair of those, but I was just too busy with the Fish Sticks booth. We like I said, it was Saturday was phenomenal, and not only did we sell a bunch of rods, but we got rods, and people have got it. This, as we say in our show, at the shows, we planted the seed. Once they put it in their hands and we planted the seed, they start thinking about it. She's going to be at Rio. Oh yeah, the fish gloves, fish gloves. Trish, you'll have your gloves with you down at Rio, won't you? Or actually, I'll see you, Trish. Okay, Travis, did you see that? She said we'll have them at the Rio if she wants to save the shipping. So, also, Trish, you'll be up at the Great Lakes, right? Rio, Travis, I was just getting ready. Oh, I got that wrote down on my notes from last week. Rio is February 24th, 9 to 2. Reach out to Tom Sutton, and he'll get you hooked up if you want a table or something. I usually have notes and stuff, but tonight I've been a little preoccupied. And if you hear any rattling in the background, my dog sounds like he's tearing the upstairs up. I might go up there and not have no couch, but he'll be all right. He's going to get to spend a lot of time out in the house now. Maybe. What in the world? Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to look up something here. Like I said, I usually have it wrote down in notes, but tonight I didn't get it done. Here it is. March 2nd. Doors open at 10 a.m. I'm not sure what time they close on March 2nd. March 3rd. Oh, it must be 10 to 5 both days. The Great Lakes Fishing and Outdoor Expo. It's a new show that they're starting this year, and it's up around, it's here at the Metro Expo Center, 1620 Motor Inn Drive, Gilliard, Ohio. I'm going to be up at that show. If I ain't working a booth, I may be in hooking donkeys. I'm not sure yet, but if I ain't working a booth, I'll just be up there hanging out, doing whatever, spending some time with some good people. So, but that is the March 2nd and 3rd, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Great Lakes Fishing and Outdoor Expo. I'll do a banner probably next week on the expo, since it's a little bit earlier. It's a week earlier than the swap meet up at Corning. But well, guys, we're getting into the 20. We're 23 minutes in. Let's get this trivia question. Hooking Donkeys come up with a good one again tonight. I asked him. I was like, "Hey, get me a trivia question, since I'm running a little bit behind and stuff." And it's for the people that's just now tuning in. It's for the 4-inch green pumpkin blue bug. Okay, just get your YouTube, or get your Google, or get Miss Series pulled up. Who is the youngest angler to win the Bassmasters Classic? Who's the youngest angler to ever win the Bassmasters Classic? Trish, you guys are cute. I like what Ray's got there. That's a good one too. Grubcast. I can tell you one thing right now. Yep, Misty 6. Got it. Misty 6. Stanley Mitchell. Jacob Phillips. What's up, bud? Nope, not the kid that blew the whistle, Dan. Actually, here, I'm slipping tonight. Misty got it on. She shared it on the YouTube channel. Her and Travis, the YouTube people, for me. I appreciate that. But yeah, Stanley Mitchell. It says here, Stanley Mitchell took the Bassmasters Classic title in 1981 on the Alabama River, and became the youngest angler to ever claim the top title of bass fishing. He was 21 years old, 5 months, and 19 days of age. Mitchell is not only the youngest Classic champion of all time, but the third youngest ever to win any bass event. Only David Dudley and Gary Klein won tournaments when they were younger than the Classic championship. So, well, I guess I've said it a couple of times. I'm making a trip out Rick Road. I'll bring it out and drop it into the put it in the car. I seen Dan and Misty and Travis was up to the show. John, a lot of him that's on here tonight was up to the show. I seen him. Actually, Travis bought a Fish Sticks rod. His buddy bought one. John Campbell bought one. we had several people buy some fish sticks rods. Another thing I was going to say about it, I'm sort of giving them a lot tonight. Okay, I'll do that, Misty. What we've experienced with the rods is this year, especially, we had several people that bought a rod last year come back this year and bought a rod. I tell you another thing we done this year too that Dale sent today to me. He said, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he said it might have been the most reels ever sold at one of his shows. We sell reels too. He's got some reels that we sell. And the good thing about it, if you buy a reel from us and you go over to Spooled Speed and tell them that you bought it from us, they hook you up a little bit better deal than just normal. And guys, I'm telling you, I showed the other night on there about the Speed Spools bearings. They change your reel big time. And now something that you have to understand, they make your reel noisy. But Scott told me, he said, is a NASCAR car quiet? If you want fast, it's going to be noisy. And that thing spinning fast means that you're going to gain 20 to 30 yards in your cast and not have to work at it to do it. Yes, actually, it's Misty. It's not hand paints rods. She does the thread, all the thread work on it. All this, that'd really make me happy to break my rod before you put it real. All this blue stuff here on the bottom, it ain't coming in very good. But this and there's not much thread in there, but it's thread work. And you are right. She is amazing with her thread work. To be that steady and make a rod look that good is amazing. And but they've been doing it. I think Dale said 40 years he's been building rods, him and her. So, and Travis is really he's gonna really like that rod. And she might have painted the skull on that one rod, on some of the really custom rods. They got one that I was showing people, which it's a Purple Heart, and part of the rod is not got any covering on it, the clear coating on it, because when you show them that you have received a Purple Heart, they put your name in there and then they clear coat over it, and it's a Purple Heart rod. And you know, they make all the military rods. They make they make they figured out schools. I tell all the young kids, you can get your name, your school name on it. There's Mr. Ronnie Williams. He was up to the show. Travis, him and Mrs. on there. He's looking at. Well, he ain't going. He's in the. If anybody out there that watches this has got a pretty fairly new boat for sale, he's in the market. I think he might be going down to Wheatas this weekend. I'm not going to say the name of the boat because that's his gig. But speaking of that, Dean, if you're on here, I told him to go down to call Wheatas, and he give Wheatas a call, and they got a boat down there that he's got his eye on. So make sure they take good care of him. I might ride down with him if they need somebody to ride with him. If not, I don't need to go down there because I'll fall in love with a boat that I won't be able to have. But that stuff will be down the road. I'm not ready for a boat yet. I've got another summer in the old girl in the building. The old Phoenix got one more year with me for sure. So, but finally got my trolling motor on. I bought a Quest trolling motor. I haven't got it completely done because when you buy a new updated trolling motor, you got to put on all different kind of things. So I had to actually get a Y cable for my Humminbird and all that. That's what I'm going to do when I get off from here. I'm going to go up and watch YouTube to figure out exactly how. I think I know how to do it, but I'm just going to YouTube how to put the Y cable on. I might go out tonight and finish that up. So, but well, I rattled on here for 32 minutes, and I said 30 minutes, and I'm dropping viewers. So, and guys, let people know. I don't care about sharing it and stuff like that, but let people know if they get on here and take a little watch of this and see it. And I'm going to start trying to do a little bit of little shorts and smaller videos, and maybe even some short lives on some things, and try to I want to get my name and the sponsors that do what they do for me, get their name out there. That's what that's my goal for all this. It's not me. It ain't for me. Let me get that right. It ain't for me. It's for the people that help me. I don't want nothing out of it. I want the people that help me to get stuff. It's like if I get one guy out of the month that watches this show and decides to watch his show and go buy a rod from Fish Sticks, then it was worth the 4 nights of sitting down here and rambling to a camera. Because once again, like I said, that I can't speak enough about how the Fish Sticks family and how they are with their team. But with that being said, I'm really going to be, let me see if I can find that again. I'm really going to be thinking about what Tom said here on this one, Grubcast. It should be something about. I like that one. I really like the Grubcast. Okay, guys, and I want to do a little bit more of tweaking with this program that I have here. It's a lot of fun to figure out how to do the stuff with it and everything, but I'm going to try to figure out how to get some intros done and even maybe some exits besides this music, but it gives us a second to get everything shut down and you guys figure out how to hit end. With that being said, it's another Monday night, and it's the end of the night for me rambling at the camera. We are getting closer and closer to being on the water, and boy, can I not wait. I need so bad. You guys don't know how much I need some time on the water. So that being said, guys, I'll see you next Monday night. Thanks, guys.